Hey, I am Tony Cortez Aguilar, and I'm here today. I'm one of the facilitators for the San Diego Flute Retreat that we are hosting in San Diego starting June 22nd. All the information can be found on our website, but I'm here today with
Valerie McElroy. Hello. I am also going to be facilitating and acting as one of the clinicians for San Diego Flute Retreat. I am beyond excited. And today we are with one of our clinicians, Yana Zixuan. We're really excited to have her and to kind of get to know her and talk to her today so that you all can get to know her because she'll be working with us during San Diego Flute Retreat and fluting with us. Hi, Yana.
Hi, I'm a flutist. So I moved to San Diego last year in July, and I'm super excited to be a part of this wonderful San Diego flute retreat.
Yana is so awesome. So like before Yana moved here, you like emailed me. I remember that.
Yeah,
I was just like, oh my goodness, who's this amazing person who's coming to San Diego? We must like play together. We have to get to know each other. And you came from Illinois. That was where you were right before you came to San Diego, right? And that's my home state. So it was kind of cool. Yeah, absolutely.
I know that. Yeah. And you told me. Yeah.
Where were you before? Where were you before that?
Okay, so before so I spent like 3 years in Miami, Florida. Yeah. And so I graduated there with my doctorate degree in flute performance. Yeah, from the University of Miami.
And you were studying with Jem Grimm there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. She's amazing.
Great. Yes.
That's good. Oh, we're glad San Diego has you. Yes. So we have like a couple questions for you. We just want to get like your thoughts and your insights because we're excited for people to come in and work with you and meet you.
So we do have some official questions for you, but then I tend to go a little off the cuff too, and I will ask you some, just personal questions where I feel like our conversation will lead, if that's okay. Sure. All right. So our first question is, we know that you're very active in both the performance and teaching realms, and you're great at both. Yeah. So tell us what you've been up to recently that you're excited about.
Sure. So recently, I have been keeping busy with performance alongside Kunasa Collective and Flute de Salon. And we perform diverse repertoire, which I really enjoyed. So last month we had like 2 recitals, and one was like all French repertoire, and one we performed like repertoire with like works by female and non-binary composers. And I have to say, like, I really like, like the vibration of the flute community in San Diego area.
Yeah.
And, yeah, and working with like wonderful musicians and exploring like such like wonderful pieces has been like incredible joyful. So I have been involved in a recording project with a contemporary ensemble. Swami is like ensemble. So right now we are recording like pieces by Joseph Martin Waters.
Right.
I really like his like compositions. Yeah. Like fusion like style composition are pretty cool. And I'm so looking forward for the like album release.
So there will be an album release of all the music that you've recorded of his after this?
Yes.
Oh, that's exciting. That's super exciting.
Yeah, super excited. Yeah.
You do a lot across like the flute world as far as rep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So because I really enjoy like every style.
Yeah.
Yeah. So each style I feel like is amazing. So I just want to try lots of different things.
You've got such a diverse approach, which is amazing. And because you've done a lot of playing as a soloist, you've done a lot of playing as a chamber music now, and as a recording artist as well. It's nice to get like that diversity of approach to the different kinds of music you're playing and the different settings that you're playing it in, which is really great. And I think like at the retreat, it's nice because we've got people coming from different backgrounds too, and like different points of entry with music. So it's nice to have someone who's done a lot in a lot of different areas.
Yeah. And also it's very, all of it, I enjoy it so much. Like to work with, different people. Just so great.
And to everyone watching, obviously, like I've done a lot of playing with Yana, and Tony has as well. And like just an amazing player, just an amazing human being to play with. It's just been awesome getting to know you and getting to play with you. Just getting to know your musical sensibilities has been cool.
Me too. Yeah.
So you've conducted master classes and kind of workshops in the past. I know I brought you in for a summer camp last year that I was running here in San Diego, and you came and worked with some of my students and ran a workshop, which was amazing for them. So my students really enjoyed having you. When you're conducting a masterclass or a workshop, what are your top priorities? What are you trying to get across in settings like that? Because we're going to be having throughout the Flute retreat on our schedule are different workshops, and we'll have some masterclasses opportunities too. So if you were facilitating any of those, kind of what are your priorities when you are running a workshop like that?
Sure. When I am like conducting a masterclass, one of my top priorities would be to provide individualized feedback and different practical tips based on like everyone's needs.
Yeah.
I remember like last year, so when I gave a like masterclass in Illinois, so one of the students was struggling with her like breathing. Do you know all the breathing bag? Are you using a breathing bag in your teaching?
I have not yet, but I've heard people using it. So I want to know, like, I want to know all
what is this?
Give me the deal. Like, what's going on with that?
So one of my previous teachers introduced this breathing bag to me. Yeah, it's so amazing because we are wind players, right? So we don't know how much air we use for each phrase, especially for teaching. Yeah, you can say, okay, you use this much air to play this phrase. Yeah, but if you have a bag, everything is visible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it just shows student, okay, so like this phrase, like how much air you, and you know, like kind of like your air is moving or not.
Right. And they're able to visualize it and kind of quantify it really easily.
Yeah. So, and so during the master class, so we did lots of like kind of exercise by using this bag. And also, you know, even though you don't have like, you know, bag, so you can have like an imaginary bag. That's also really helpful. Yeah.
That's great. That's great stuff. I know that our people would like really love to have you work with them. Breathing is something that's super universal. We're all interested across levels about how our breath control, how we're using our air. We're always, no matter what level, like super interested in that.
Yeah. Okay. So next question. Which musical or pedagogical concepts are most important to you when crafting a workshop?
Sure. I know. So we have like many like different great workshops like offered in Flute retreat this summer.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give a like extended techniques like workshop. I want to bring a great like learning experience for all of the participants. So during the workshop, I would love to introduce extended techniques such as like monophonics, like flutter tone, harmonics, and like whistle tone, etc. So we will explore like those extended techniques and how this extended techniques can be used in our like daily practice. So actually my regular like teaching, so I also incorporated like some like extended techniques exercise, you know, in my teaching.
Amazing.
So, harmonics like in whistle tone. So it really helped for this like teeny tiny muscles. Yeah, especially, you know, like you can sustain like high notes, like pianissimo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's really, you know, really helps like keep those like muscle, like, you know, in check. Yeah. And so, and also I would love to discuss like how composers use this like techniques to expand like expressive like possibilities for the flute. Yeah.
I know that some of the folks that are coming to our retreat this summer that we're super excited to meet, they're coming from different backgrounds. Some have quite a bit of familiarity with extended techniques already, and then some not so much, you know, have heard different things but not really done that much of it. Do you think your workshop would be good for all of them, or would it just be geared for some of them?
Of course. I think it really, yeah. So I think extended techniques is not like a mystery. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's also really helpful for, for daily practice. So doing the like buzz. So kind of like a trumpet player always do like a buzz.
Exactly. Buzzing. Yeah.
Amateur like development.
That they do every day.
Yes. The same thing. So, and because for us, so we want to build a really like healthy amateur. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's really helpful. Yeah.
Singing while playing too.
Oh yeah.
Like
right.
what that does
Really
for your ear
relaxing.
training and your air, like doing that every day. Yeah.
Yeah. And even, okay, so I have not heard your workshop yet, but just playing with you over the past few months, hearing how you do those different, like your articulations can be so different. And so I have been able to change my articulation and do different things with my tongue, especially in some of the pieces I've used like alto and bass flute on, that I didn't know I could do because I just didn't try. And so there's been things just listening and hearing you, and I'm like, oh, I could try that, And so I've been able to bring that in. So I'm just excited to hear the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm excited for your workshop too.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
It would be really fun.